Hello everybody and welcome to Snack Plays Warhammer. I am Snack, and as you might have guessed it, I'm playing Warhammer. Today we will be playing as the Dwarfs. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of the Dwarfs. I'm going to be discussing strategies. I'm going to be discussing techniques. And it's all just usually going to come down to what I find to be my personal favorites. The tactics that I use and the strategies that I employ are all going to be a matter of my own personal opinion. I am not an expert at the game. All I know is what works for me. And before we get started, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I plan to do. My main objective, first of all, is going to be defeat the orcs that are south of me. My hope is that by the time I defeat the orcs south, that the other dwarven lords will be okay with forming a confederation with me, and I won't have to fight them.
The old world is a crucible of relentless war. It has ever been so. An era as long as the mountains are unyielding. As the storms gather again, it presents a chance for the brave to bring about an age of reckoning. I come to the Dwarf High King as a herald of such times, and so I find myself at the King's right hand. My presence is timely, for dire news comes from the south. Greenskins flock to the banner of a cruel war boss. Now, my liege, Thorgrim Grudgebearer, leads a mighty throng from Karazakarak, smashing aside any foes that block our path. If Grudgebearer desires to return the Karaz Angkor to its former glory, then he must rid his lands of vile greenskins. Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start.
It's important not to lose sight of the fact that the real threat in the game is not the greenskins to the south.
Karazakarak is secure.
The real threat to the whole of, I don't know what you'd call them, combination of humanity, the dwarves, forces of order.
Send me to vengeance.
Regardless, the real threat is not the vampires, not the greenskins, not the Empire. The real threat is the forces of chaos. They will come down and mess your day up. You might be kicking along thinking you're doing good, you know, just smacking around the greenskins, smacking around the vampires, burning down their territories, and then all of a sudden you have 5 chaos armies attacking your undefended settlements because your armies are off pillaging and looting. So what I'm doing right now
The
is,
High King acts.
of course, you want to go ahead and upgrade your barracks, which I did, and you want to. You always want to take whatever, in my opinion, you always want to take whatever special
To war!
income buildings you get, like be it like gyms, like if you got a gem mine or a gold mine or something like that. Any kind of
Forwards!
trade goods you can take, any kind of special economic building you can build. You want to build. That's
Throw
more
bears!
armies.
Let's march!
They say soldiers win battles, but gold wins wars, and that's very true in Total War Warhammer. The more gold you get, the larger army you can support.
Your Dawi have been put to work fixing up the captured city, sire.
Okay, this is just telling me my next objective is to occupy, loot, or raise 3 settlements. And this is just telling me to go do the quest. The quest battle,
Aye!
which is an ambush. Now I have to choose between the trinket maker or the barley fields. Barley fields would give me extra growth, but right now I really need the gold. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to level up Thorgrim. I don't think I want to do. I don't want to go down the campaign effects route. I don't think. What I want to do, and me personally, I hardly ever use the battle effect route either. That's just too much to keep track of. I'm usually trying to pay attention to my units fighting, and usually with the battle effects, there's a lot of activated buffs you have to use in order to really take advantage of that particular track. But that's good if you have somebody like if you don't like their combat, the character stats or the combat abilities. That way, if they're weaker, you know, they can still have an
Summon
effect on
me
the
if
army. It's
you
just
dare.
basically
It is
army
time.
buffs, like buffs for the entire army. But I really like to
One
have my
round.
leaders able to just get in there and target their real big scary units. I like to have like an answer to, say, giants when they show up.
Yes!
Because Chaos loves you giants.
I agree.
I'm not gonna do global. There's no reason. I mean, okay, so you can like have it set up so you know you can do a global queue, which is twice as long as your local build queue.
The runes are cast.
But it's not that big. I don't need it that bad. You could do both at the same time, so you could get, and the time you could get 6.
And that
You could basically get 9 total
ready
units,
access.
warriors, dwarf warriors, in 2 turns.
I agree.
You're getting, with the global queue, you're getting 3 in 2 turns, and you're getting 6 in 2 turns with the local queue. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the gold.
Retake the realms.
Normally I wouldn't, like I didn't loot at the Pillars of Grungy because I didn't feel like it was really worth taking
Aye,
the
it will better our cause.
instability penalty that you get. Because if you loot, of course, you get a penalty to your stability that lasts, like a big hit that lasts 1 turn, and then a smaller hit that slowly ticks down turn after turn by 1. And because I haven't placed any obedience buildings, I haven't placed any
Grenier's axe
reflectors,
first.
that I don't really have any way to
Onward.
mitigate the obedience penalty.
Time for a reckoning. Ready?
what I should have done was I should have used should have gone underground. Dwarves move a lot faster underground, and they can also bypass mountains. Using the passageways is very, very important.
I
When you're playing as a dwarf.
suppose.
You can see how much further I can move now versus walking over one.
Crowbearers, move!
You gotta utilize those tunnels. But if you get cut off, then you have to deal with if you lose a battle when you're cut off, like if they attack you underground, then you're just done. I've already taken the because I haven't built any public order buildings. I'm really concerned about public order. You can see I'm having it's going down. Public order is definitely becoming a problem, and I'm getting rid of this extra barracks that I have because having more than one barracks in a territory doesn't do you any good. You don't get to recruit extra people or anything like that. I'm gonna definitely not go for the. I don't need gold bad enough to take chaos. Influence in my territory. So this is the first dwarf quest mission. And what it is it's an ambush in the underground passageways. And what I was saying earlier is you do not want to get, if you lose a battle underground, then your army gets destroyed. So you have to be very careful when traveling underground if there's a large enemy presence nearby, because it just, there's no retreating. You cannot retreat underground.
March on, brave Dowie! March on! To the cursed realms of the Groby we go. I know not what mischief they cause, but they're up to something, for my beard itches with trouble. We take the underway. These ancient highways, built by dwarf hands, give us the best chance of approaching swiftly, catching the greenskins unawares. Let us not dawdle, for there are grudges to settle, and new entries in the Dammer's Cron to right.
Alright, well after that rousing speech from our glorious leader, Warhammer Grudgebearer, we are getting ready to fight. First thing I've got to do is, because I've already done this, I fought this battle before, I know where the bad guys are going to come from, but I'm going to walk into it anyway. Just so you guys can see what it would be like if, for the first time, maybe you don't know where these guys are going to attack you from, but they come from the left over here.
By Grundy, we are ambushed by the foul greenskins. To me! To me! We
So I
make our
immediately halt my
stand
army.
here.
I don't want them getting too far behind me. They kind of blend in with the ground right here, but you can see them. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that they don't get around behind my lines, which I outnumber them so much right now that there's really, this is kind of a walkover. That's how I like to fight my battles. I don't want to ever fight fair. I want to bring more than I need in order to achieve an objective. But I don't need to get so caught up looking at what's going on the left that I'm completely oblivious of what's going on directly in front of me. Now, the only thing that the greenskins have that is even remotely scary to my force is they do have trolls, which if I'm not careful, they can just wade into my lines. I don't have any like real heavily armored units right now, and I don't really have an answer to the cavalry. I don't have any spearmen. So the wolf riders kind of just right into me right there, and I noticed that my catapults were disabled because I halted the army. But not really really too much of a challenge. What I'm trying to do here is I want to swing around their get up from behind, but they end up caught in the mix. Not making that full flank maneuver like I really wanted them to. But we do have some hammers right here on my left flank, which are superior. Here come the Ever-Peak Air Corps, which they just drop bombs indiscriminately. Sound dropped out for a second, sorry about that. But the, you know, when you got friends like these, who needs enemies, right? Luckily they stay pretty far away from my army and just drop bombs on me. Away from my line. Now, luckily for me, not a huge deal, but the, it says monstrous foe attacks from the rear, but it really doesn't affect me, I guess. It's the trolls in the middle. What I was saying earlier is that the wolves ran off. They actually had quite a few wolves left, but I guess they just got scared and ran off. So I want to just basically push forward. There's really no reason for me to sit still. Got them so outnumbered. I could just walk over them and just check and make sure. I don't want these guys on the left getting too far ahead, because the trolls will mess them up, and I won't have the ability to replace these hammer dwarves for a while until I upgrade my building. So it's really important that I hold on to them. So I'm gonna push up my crossbow. The trolls. See, they do a lot of knockback. They're just attacking regular dwarf infantry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send my general to help that out. My general grudge bearer would make pretty short work of the trolls. I decided to do some counter archery fire. The trolls ran off. See, they did a ton of damage to my left flank right there. Just one group of trolls did that. Luckily for me, it doesn't take much for trolls to get scared and run off. It's probably their greatest weakness. And that's it. That's it. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I plan on making this into a series. Like, comment, and subscribe to see more content like this. I will be doing in-depth analysis of the strategies that I employ. I'll be putting up other videos of the different races as well, and it should be very informative to everybody out there. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.